Hello! The price of Bitcoin is $35,079. I have got a very large amount of trades open right now. Some profit here on the Bitcoin trade, some profit on the Ethereum trade, some profit on the IOTX trade, some more profit on the Harmony trade, some profit on the Bioconomy trade, some profit on the Solana trade that is less profit than yesterday. Solana's price is not doing as well as what it should be doing. And of course, we've got some more profit on an Ethereum trade. You might also be wondering, look, why are you dressed up like a racing driver? And the answer is, because I'm here at the track doing my job. Because where else do you spend all of the profits that you make on crypto? You spend them on cars, of course. Now, you know me, you know I like my cars. You know I've got quite a good car collection. But I do enjoy the tracks a lot. But right now the gearbox just blew up, so I've got to have time to film a video, so let's do it. Bitcoin, of course, is looking very nice. You need to slap a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel down there. You know, yesterday we grew by 150 new subscribers. It's insane. This channel grows more and more every day. I love it because it makes me so motivated to make more videos. So please, if you are new, subscribe, like. I race cars. My name's Jordan. I grew up poor. Oh, not poor, but pretty average. And then started gambling when I was a child, didn't I? I'm only joking. I started investing when I was a child in Bitcoin, and it all went pretty well. Anyway, $35,122 is the current price of Bitcoin, with Bitcoin eyeing a significant breakout on the charts as it sits right now. Now, if we drop down onto a 5-minute chart, Bitcoin has been a bit up and down and up and down and up and down, and that's been resulting in some very, very interesting trades going on here. And when I say interesting trades, it's interesting because yesterday we had a balance of 317,000. Today, we have a balance of 321,000. Last night, we had a balance on the account of 280,000, and then I checked about 2 hours later, and there was 340,000 in there. We're getting these crazy $80,000 a day swings in the account sometimes. It's a lot to cope with. But that's what happens when you've got a lot of money on the table. So, what are my next moves when it comes to the price of Bitcoin right now? Well, of course, Bitcoin is looking good. The prices are looking better, but we're looking for that breakout. We've come down earlier today, we've hit this level of support down here, and hopefully we find this level of support, and well, we've already found it. We want to maintain that level of support and keep trending back to the upside. If we look at the daily again, everything is just suggesting still there's no significant reason that we should be going to the downside. Everything very much looks strongly towards the upside. And one of the trades that we've been looking at most recently is the Ethereum versus Bitcoin trade. Now, Ethereum is up 0.46% against Bitcoin today. If you look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin here on the 5 minutes, you can see it's been rallying pretty much non-stop. However, if we go over here to the 1 hour chart, you can see that the rallying, when it loads, because it is connected to my phone, we are at the racetrack, there we go. We've only just started the breakout. And let's put this in some more perspective. Let's go to the 4 hour. We're down bad right now on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Somebody commented in yesterday's video that they don't know how to trade Ethereum versus Bitcoin, or they can't trade Ethereum versus Bitcoin. The reason why I talk about Ethereum versus Bitcoin rather than Ethereum versus US dollars is because if you're trading Bitcoin and you think, okay, Bitcoin is bullish, I think Bitcoin is going to go up, then all you need to do is compare Ethereum's value in Bitcoin to Bitcoin, and then you have the answer to the question. So if you're bullish on Bitcoin, but you're bearish on Ethereum versus Bitcoin, well, in that case, Ethereum's going to stay flat and Bitcoin's going to rise from your perspective. From my perspective right now, Ethereum versus Bitcoin is bullish, and Bitcoin versus Bitcoin is bullish. So Bitcoin is looking pretty bullish, Ethereum is looking pretty bullish versus Bitcoin. So with that reasoning, it just makes more sense, to be honest. I'm just gonna, there we go, fixing the autofocus on the camera. There we go. So basically, yes, I am bullish currently on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Ethereum, and of course, I'm positioned reflecting that right now. You can see $249,000. A lot of money, is a lot of money. What are some of these trades looking like anyway? 2.47 million long. So I've increased this trade overnight by about $500,000 again. We've now taken $94,000 worth, or $95,000 worth of profit, $55,000 worth of profit left to take. That gives us a combined total profit on the trade of $150,000. We then got the Ethereum trade down here, now $37,000 in a profit. I keep increasing the size of this one. Now we're now at $1 million trade here. So we've got 1 million plus 2.5 million gives us $3.5 million of exposure. Small trade on IoTex, $75,000 on that one, $20,000 on this one, and then another 500 and whatever thousand dollars. So we've got about $4 million of exposure to the market right now, plus whatever that is, 200k. Put it this way, we've got a lot of exposure, and I think the markets are going to rise. I really hope the markets rise. It would be so good if the markets rise, wasn't it? And some of the other things to point out would be, look, yeah, everything in the news is getting better and better and better. Currently, NFTs are making appearance on the latest Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes, which is good to see some more traditional adoption. I mean, Simpsons is always pretty good on it, but anyway, London Stock Exchange is looking for a digital assets director. They wouldn't be looking for that if they didn't think they were going to be listing digital assets on the London Stock Exchange. FTX is looking to sell $744 million of Grayscale and Bitwise Trust assets. That's not an issue at all. There will be buyers for those assets. And then finally, if you want to learn how to use various different cryptocurrency exchanges like the ones that you see here, then check out the links in today's video description. And if you want to learn more about them, for example, people go to me, okay, how do I deposit money from my bank account onto the exchange? You can read about all of these things on cryptosavingexpert.com. And one of the things that I would suggest that you do is, for example, if you want to learn how to buy Bitcoin, go on here, click on Use Tap, click on Download the Tap Global mobile app and download it. This is all a walkthrough guide on how you can put money into crypto. One of the things that you might notice is that your bank account is stopping you when you've spent more than £2,000 on crypto. Your bank account might stop you from buying any more crypto. That's because bank accounts have put caps on how much crypto you can buy, because they don't want your money to leave the traditional system, because the traditional system is a Ponzi scheme, and if money is leaving that Ponzi scheme, it's making that Ponzi scheme weaker and more likely to collapse. So therefore the banks put these restrictions on the amount of things that you can spend in cryptocurrency to basically not... It's very much a financial war at this point in time. But in essence, you can spend more, you just have to send it to different exchanges from different bank accounts. I use Tide, T-I-D-E, never had an issue with Tide. I know lots of people use Monzo, but your traditional banks like your HSBCs, your Santanders, they have restrictions on the amount of crypto that you can buy. And if you want to release that restriction, you've got to give them a phone call. Don't let your bank stop you from investing in cryptocurrency. That is completely wrong. Anyway, we've discussed that now, and I hope that I was in focus for that whole thing, and I don't know if I was or not, because the autofocus on the camera today is not playing ball. Anyway, $35,094 is the current price on Bitcoin. I'm quite excited about what is to come here. And yeah, just overall, I think the markets are going to get better and better. If we look here at this, I wanted to show you the chart currently for the DXY. The DXY hit its peak, like what we talked about quite recently, and it got rejected down here. So it's coming back to the downside, and it's good as that. We want the US dollar dropping in price. At the same time as the US dollar dropping in price, the stock market has been rising quite significantly. Again, this is the weekly chart, but it's a significant weekly candle. Is that it's a bullish engulfing candle, and it very much suggests that, well, it looks better and better and better every single time, which is good. The whole markets are getting healthier, and I'm a bit shocked, to be honest. Really happy at how things are going. Shall I give you a bit of a look at this car anyway before we go? And I'll just give you a bit of a check-in on the way that these trades are going. I can give you a combined profit on everything that we've got. By the way, this is not my truck. It's a rental truck at the moment, is this? But we are looking, if anybody does sell race trucks, we're looking for a race truck that will fit 2 GT4 cars in it, and it's got a mobile office. But yeah, currently we're borrowing this one. Combined profit on all trades right now is, let's give it a look here, $125,000. Not bad, but let's give a look at the car. There we go, they're all busy. I won't go too close because they'll all be a bit scared, but that's what we're racing this year. And yeah, lacks a gearbox at the moment. But on that note, guys, thank you all very much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you choose to join me tomorrow. Slap a like, subscribe.